Hey, today I want to talk to you about what to do when everything's going meow on LinkedIn. Your posts barely get any likes or comments, hardly any views. Your profile doesn't get any views because, let's face it, you've just not been that active for a bit or sort of going through the motions and everything's gone down. Now, I know what to do about this because I have done it multiple times. First thing you need to do is have a post that is loved by the algorithm and that really makes people itch to reply to comment, right? But that's not all, because I did that and everything went way up, but then I didn't follow through and it went down. So I'm going to tell you which kind of posts are most likely to get more views, get picked up by the algorithm, and then 5 actions you need to take to follow through. So it's going to take you a bit more time in the week you're doing all this, but after that, if you have a bit of a strategy in place, you should be cruising again. So first things first, what are the 2 types of posts that at this stage, I'm recording this, what is it, November 2021, at this time, the algorithm favors 2 kind of posts. One, it's the poll. You may or may not like polls, but if you write a really decent post and then just sort of have a question at the end, which is also your poll, then you have a double whammy. You have a great post and a poll so that the algorithm likes it better. So that is the one, the poll. The other one is the document post. You know, the posts that have something at the bottom that we can swipe through. These are doing really well as well. So that's the algorithm. But now, how do you get people to reply with your post? Again, there's 2 things that generally work: emotion, whether good or bad, and opinions. So you may have seen my post around my birthday when I had that nasty fall and I posted a picture of me in hospital. That did really well for the emotions, but I had a really good, well, I think so, post with it, which enticed people to comment. But then I posted this way too early, like 2 days after it happened, and I was still more on the sofa than on LinkedIn, so I didn't follow through. Everything spiked and went down just as fast. So this is where there's 5 things you should really do to follow through. First of all, you have to reply to every single comment on that post. Well, except for the narky ones, but generally reply to every comment. And instead of just saying thank you or whatnot, try to pick on something they said in their comment so that the conversation keeps going, or ask for clarification, ask for examples, ask anything so that there's more and more conversation, because the algorithm likes the engagement on your post, but also every time someone engages with your post, you might gain visibility with their network. So reply to every comment. That's the first one. Now, if your post is doing quite well, you might want to let this go for a day or two, and then you go in there, scroll through all your comments, and every second or third degree connection, well, it's not connection, right? Every second or third degree person in your network that commented on your post, you right click on their name, open it in a new tab so that you'll end up with a bunch of profiles open. And then on each of these profiles, you have a bit of a look. If it seems, not like there's something that you think, I definitely don't want this person in my network, you invite them to connect, refer back to their comment or your post so they know where your invite came from. After you've sent the invite, you're still on their profile. When you scroll down a little bit, so this is action 3, I think, you see their activity. You click see all, you filter by post, and then try if you can comment on one of their posts, because this is also engagement. This helps you with the algorithm to be seen as active, helps you with your SSI score, which helps with everything. And it makes them notice you and hopefully engage more with your stuff as well. When they accept your invitation to connect, you make sure to send them a message. Thank them for connecting, say something more about their comment, something you saw in their profile, anything. Because although, the algorithm can't read your conversation with that person, it does know that you're engaging with people, and all these things help. So 1 is reply to every comment. 2, invite second and third degree connections to connect with you. Whoa. 3, when they accept, comment on one of their posts is number 3. Number 4 is when they accept your invitation, have a little bit of conversation. And the last thing you want to do to keep the momentum going is do at least 2 more posts in this week. Just while the algorithm thinks you're hot, while all these new people discovered you, have 2 more posts. After this, if you go back to your strategy, anyone who's ever worked with me knows I always start with what's your strategy? How many times a week will you post? How many comments will you do? What topics? That whole shebang. So after you've done a post to really kickstart everything back into action, then you've done the actions to follow through to create the momentum. That's when you can go back to your regular strategy. And you should see that your profile views, post views, comments are back to normal. So if this is something that applies to you, if your engagement and everything has gone downhill way into the slump, then set aside a bit of time and go fix it.